not miss Headline Prime's Nancy Grace. She's locked and loaded and got something in her sights. She's all worked up about it tonight. Stand back. Here she is, Nancy Grace.
Breaking news tonight, a missing hiker with the mind of a 3-year-old and severe autism found alive. After intense search by land, by air, over 10,000 acres of rugged terrain, Jacob Allen tonight found alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. After 5 days of searching in some very, very rough terrain under actually ideal conditions, considering the time of the year, we found Jacob Allen in very good condition. Not very far from where he was last seen. Thank you to all the hundreds of people who came out here, took time out of their lives to help look for this young man and help bring this thing to the conclusion that we have.
Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. I want to thank you for being with us. First, breaking news, a missing boy found alive.
He's alive. A missing West Virginia teenage hiker with severe autism found safe. After a 4-day search covering 10 square miles of rugged terrain, rescue teams find 18-year-old Jacob Allen alive.
He is alert, he has had something to eat, and he's alive.
I just saw him. I saw a blonde head of hair. He was just laying down in the woods taking a nap or resting. Well, I called out his name and he rolled over and he didn't have much in the way of reactions, but he recognized me. I could tell he recognized me. And once I gave him food, he was able to sit up and you could tell he was hungry.
Rescue teams reveal Allen found safe about a mile from where searchers found his hat a full 3 days earlier. The 18-year-old, recovering at a nearby hospital, reunited with his very happy and relieved family.
Before we take you to the little girl abandoned in a public bathroom, a real miracle. This young man has the mind of a 3-year-old, severe autism, lost for days in the rugged terrain of West Virginia. Out to Reuben, Perdue, news director at WAJR-FM. Sir, thank you for being with us. Reuben, tell me how he was found.
He was found simply by one of the search crews, Nancy, who has gone over this territory 5 or 6 times during the course of the week, very painstakingly calling for his name, stopping, waiting, watching to see if he responds because he could not verbalize his location and tell them where he was at. One more painstaking, very specific search of the area. They found him in a heavily brushed area. There was a little bit of a clearing in a very heavy area of underbrush on the hillside, up the hill from where he found his hat on Monday. They finally looked up, they caught a glimmer of light, saw his blonde hair in the underbrush, and they finally found him.
Incredible. With us, Reuben, Perdue with WAJR-FM. Out to a special guest joining us, First Sergeant Jim Wise with the West Virginia State Police. Sergeant, thank you for being with us. This is a real miracle. We don't get these every day. Now, this young man, he has the mind of a 3-year-old, severe autism. Could he not speak? It's my understanding he communicated with his parents through very rudimentary gesticulations.
That's correct, Nancy. It was it's a fact that the children with autism generally don't speak, and this is the same in this case, that he did not speak.